You're listening to a CanadianMovieCrew.com production.
Elektra is the story of an assassin with a golden heart. Or is it?
Now in the street there is violence, and not a lot of work to be done. No place to hang out or washing, and then I can't blame all on the sun. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Or Is It Movie podcast, where we try to find the real story behind the story. I'm Sean Taylor.
I'm Tex.
And this is me, Mark.
And you've joined us on a very special edition of Or Is It? Not because of the movie, not because of the day that we're recording it, and not because of the episode number that this movie happens to be, but because this very well may be me and Mark's final appearance on this podcast.
And why is that, Sean?
Because you picked this movie, or at least you suggested it, and I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Well, my only hope is that you hire Elektra to kill me, because then I know the job will not get done.
No, you'll be the guy in the front of the movie, you know, the only interesting character that gets killed 5 minutes in.
Oh, we'll come back to that.
God. Oh my God, Jennifer Gardner as a superhero. What the fuck? I assume she only got this movie because she was dating Ben Affleck when he made Daredevil.
They met on the set of Daredevil, actually. She was cast as Elektra for that movie. That's where they met and started their relationship. Daredevil did well numbers-wise, not extremely well, but did well enough numbers-wise, but at the same time was getting panned by critics. So instead of doing a Daredevil sequel, they did a lower budget, well, let's try this Elektra spin-off to see if there's still a market. So
that makes no sense to me.
No, it was an experiment, to be sure, but they thought, well, let's bring back this character, because...
Let's see if people really like Daredevil by giving them something completely fucking different.
A character from that movie getting their own spin-off. It wasn't like they brought in a new character and tried to tie it in. She was already there.
Yeah, so, no, I know, but that's kind of like saying, well, people really like Jurassic Park. Maybe we should spin it off and give them Paranormal Activity.
Well, I wouldn't say it's that far.
Oh, it is.
No,
Daredevil's bad. Elektra is on a level... We talked about the level of bonkers before, but this goes into the stratosphere of...
Ludicrous?
No, Horbifuckus, I think is what it is.
Oh, very nice.
Well, before we get too much...
Shout out to Doug Rocker.
Let's see just how Horbifuckus this is with the breakdown and the synopsis from Tex.
Alright, so our story begins with a narrator informing us good has always been fighting evil, insert doy here, that evil can take many forms, that apparently legend has always foretold of Elektra. Cut to present day where a rich guy is being stalked by Elektra, and he monologues about the fact that Elektra always gets her man while we see her prancing through the estate wearing her best bright red sneaking gear. She takes out all the guards while Rich Boy laments about the fact that she's going to kill him. They have a heart-to-heart, and she stabs him. Back at the Hand headquarters, the big players talk about some treasure and cut to Elektra, who's playing Cinderella but gets interrupted by the sound of a car parking on the street. Some guy shows up to give her a bag full of money, offers her investment tips. Apparently he has a job for her, and she accepts. On a ferry ride, she has flashbacks of being revived and playing with sticks while her sensei tells her she can't be taught and tells her to go. At the house where she's staying, we get glimpses of all the sponsors for the movie and see that Elektra's a wee bit obsessive-compulsive. She has another flashback while swimming, comes home to find a kid in her house who tried to steal Elektra's necklace, and it's flashback time. She wakes up, it's flashback time again, and then a training montage. The teenager's father, Mark, shows up to be a good neighbor. Abby shows up to invite her to dinner, so she goes. During her seriously awkward dinner, Abby rambles about how misunderstood she is, and it's obvious the two are keeping some type of secret. When she leaves the house after dinner, surprise, it's flashback time. The next morning, UPS makes a personal delivery, and she discovers her targets are Abby and Mark. Being that they're the only two around, you'd think she would have figured that out, but she doesn't. She decides she's not going to end them and leaves. Back at the Miller residence, Mark and Abby have some unwanted visitors, and Elektra shows up to save them, I guess. Apparently she's clairvoyant since she sees herself being killed and the two die. She uses that knowledge to kill the two assassins. Back at Hand headquarters, Kariki asks to take the assassination with his group of freaks. Later in a pool hall, Sensei's pool sharking and Elektra shows up with Mark and Abby. She tries to pawn off the two on her Sensei, only to find out Mark knows why the Hand is after them. They escape, head to Devon's place where the all-seeing Crow is watching. Kariki and his crew show up. He mind melds with Devon to find out where they are before decapitating him. Gratuitous shots of how powerful the Shadow Brigade is, but of course no match for Elektra until Weird Chicky shows up to give Elektra the kiss of death. Turns out the Millers aren't so innocent after all and dispatch two baddies. They get saved by the Sensei's SEAL team, and Elektra wakes up to find Abby kicking some ass. She's the treasure, in case no one figured that out. A whole lot of nothing happens, and Elektra leaves the Sensei trailer park. She communes with Kariki, and they agree to meet at her old house to fight to the death. She goes back to the house and, surprise, has flashbacks the whole time she's there. Assassins roam the house, she blows up the kitchen, and the sheets revolt. Throughout the fight, she's plagued by flashbacks of her mother's death and discovers that Kariki was the assassin who killed her mother. Apparently, the dark arts are a great skin regime since he hasn't aged a day.
Yeah.
Abby shows up to kick some ass, but she only does a little bit of fighting before they run off, chased by snakes of light in a maze. She kills Tattoo Boy, Freak Girl blows her bad breath at Abby, and Elektra and Kariki fight. Yay, more flashbacks, and Elektra throws him down a well. She throws her Scythe of Truth and dispatches Freak Girl and finds Abby. She taps into her inner mojo and brings Abby back to life. Abby and Elektra have a touching moment, and she leaves. One more chat with Sensei for the road, and the credits roll.
What was with the flashbacks in this movie?
Oh, good God, who knows?
They didn't lead to anything.
No.
Except Kariki was the killer.
Okay.
That's it.
But why was she swimming in the pool? Why was her father an asshole? Why was her mother a trophy wife? Why?
Okay, first of all, the fact that they have the term trophy wife, that answers that question. She was just a desperate housewife, I guess.
Okay, but it doesn't matter to the rest of the movie.
No, it doesn't. You're right.
All it does is stop the plot dead.
Consistently.
Dead. And often.
Yeah.
Like, key. Oh, it starts out right from the stop, and right from the stop. It starts right from
Is that the name of your next album? Right from the stop.
Right from the stop, yeah. But it starts right from the very beginning, and I'm like, I don't buy female superheroes when they are A, scantily dressed to the point where their costume would actually be a hindrance. B, have a constant pouty lip fish face. And C, sexy walk while waving their asses side to side everywhere they go. You're not a threat. You're a runway model, and runway models aren't threatening. Why, if she's an assassin, is she sexy walking?
I don't know.
This doesn't make any sense to me.
Because she's in front of an artiste who's making a film, not a ninja master who would say, "Stop it!"
God. Just so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She does look good in that outfit, though. I'm coming at this, my only bias coming into this is two things, only one of which doesn't let me down. One, I'm a comic book fan, completely let down. Two, Jennifer Garner fan, only mildly let down, actually. She looks good, but that's it. That's it. They just get excuses to get her some skimpy outfits. That's the only thing I can get on board with. I'm with you.
But watching
I chose this movie. Like we've been looking at bad movies. This is a bad movie.
This is a bad movie. This is, like I said, a very special episode. Like watching a movie just because the lead girl is hot was fun when I was 15.
Yes.
I'm kind of over that now. That I'm years old.
Yeah. Not 15.
Not 15 anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually have a note. No one will be seated during the thrilling OCD packing scene.
Yeah.
My God, that took forever.
I don't.
Why?
I don't know why they gave her. There's no payoff to her having OCD whatsoever. In the opening, actually, let's go back to that opening scene if we could, because you said this is the one you kind of like only because the villain, the guy who's monologuing in the couch. Did you recognize him, Tex?
He looked familiar, but I couldn't figure out why.
Malfoy Sr. Jason Isaacs from Harry Potter is the guy on the couch saying that I hired you guys, but you guys are all dead meat anyway because she's that damn good.
Oh, okay.
So this movie would have been better served as a prequel almost, and I hate to use that word because I know it's kind of a bad word to use around here. They're trying to jump off a movie where they established Elektra as just a girl who was really good in self-defense class. And she went to different self-defense classes and, learned different martial arts styles. This is from Daredevil. She gives us her story, right? I train with a different sensei every year. So she's really good. But then she just hangs around at rich girl parties with her dad. That's it. She gets killed
What's
by...
an interesting character.
That's the thing. So she gets killed by Bullseye.
Okay.
Resurrected by her master.
Again.
And now she becomes a legend in the few short years that she's been dead.
That's the death they were talking about?
Yes, Bullseye kills her with her own sai. That's what they were talking about. And they even tried to put her back in the black outfit she wore in Daredevil. For all the resurrection scenes when you have Terrence Stamp kind of feeling her up a little bit, So, well, he's blind, quote unquote, so, anyway. He was looking all over the place with his hands. But,
I've said it before, martial arts are complete bullshit, and they are. Sorry. And basing a movie on martial arts really, really takes me out of it. Because you can tell it's choreographed. You can tell it's a dance. It's worse than professional wrestling.
oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it really is, Mark. Sorry. It really, really is. Because people look to see where the next move is coming from.
And isn't there a term called pre-spotting in wrestling?
Well,
where we know the move is coming.
I'm
sorry, it's the same. It's choreographed fights for the purpose of a performance.
Yeah, I know, but
some people are better at it than others.
Like Jason Statham, I believe a Jason Statham fight, because he looks like he's actually fighting.
Yeah.
Like most of Jackie Chan's earlier stuff.
That's the thing. They have a background in legitimate martial arts. Like they are martial artists first, actors second.
Like she's the best in the class, and then he says "fuck off."
Yeah, they don't really hang around and.
She's like, "Is this a test?" Well, if it is a test, he's not going to fucking tell you.
Yeah, pop quiz, hot shot.
Yeah,
So when we get, but yeah, the opening scene was. I didn't mind it because actually you don't see her a lot, and that's what a ninja assassin should do. Just kill people without being seen. And then yes, she has her sexy walk moment, but they do the thing where she whispers in their ear and then is still across the room. How she does that, don't know.
I love the part where he says, they say before she kills you, she whispers in your ear, and I'm like, well, if everybody's dead, how do you know that?
Yeah, I'm like, how do they know that? And then she speaks into the guy's headpiece. I'm like, oh, maybe she did that to one guy and and then he got away, but no.
Yeah, meanwhile, Mr. Rich Boy has super hearing because he knows that she's talking to him, and he's like,
yeah.
It's in the guy's headset. How the fuck did he hear that?
She had it turned up really high.
And I can buy for the purpose of the movie that she's a ninja. Okay? How the hell does she move so fast?
Yeah, no, that's ninja magic. That's a thing. That's a thing. It's a comic book movie where you're doing comic book things.
Like at least in the Ninja Turtles movie, you heard the
Yeah.
At least you heard that.
Yeah.
So you heard them getting away. She's just gone. Like she circles the kid in the house.
Yep.
With no sound effect.
Oh yeah, because she's deadly silent.
Yeah. How did she? And she does it outside for no reason when talking to the father.
But then she doesn't do it when it really counts. Like when she's getting her ass beat.
Yeah.
By Karigi, she doesn't to the other side and stab in the back or something. You know what I mean? Like right when it counts, she can't do it.
Yeah.
Again, we're dealing with a comic book movie. They've given her certain abilities, but they're not even consistent with them, so fail.
And does Elektra in the comic books have the same power as Nicolas Cage from Next?
No.
Because what the fuck was that about?
Yeah, I know. I wish you could see the future.
And why wasn't she using that more often?
Yeah.
She only uses it twice.
Well, and where did she get them? She didn't see Bullseye killing her back in Daredevil. She didn't see that Matt Murdock didn't kill her dad in that one. It's like she got resurrected with superpowers all of a sudden.
Okay, but use it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. She doesn't use them when it counts. It's bad. It's
So bad.
It's a bad. It's an okay idea, but bad execution, so it makes it a bad idea.
But I had to laugh when her sensei was like, "Yeah, you're getting kicked out. I'm not going to train you anymore." And she's kind of holding back that cry.
Oh yeah.
And she looks like she's, but I want to learn how to ninja.
And she places the stick of shame in front of him.
Yeah.
I think there was a symbol there, like it was like a broken stick.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I don't know. That might be giving the movie too much credit. So we have Shang Tsung as the head of the hand.
Yeah. I was wondering if anybody else noticed that.
That was actually driving me crazy. I'm like, I want to say what your name. I want to give you a stupid name, but I can't think of what you're from.
Now that I've fucked Sonya Blade, I'm sorry. See our Mortal Kombat, or is it for that? I was waiting for him to because he's dressed quite traditionally, and he has those prayer bead type things that he's holding. I've seen that once or twice in other movies, but I was waiting for him to tell his son some sort of strange proverb.
Oh no, we got to wait for the white guy to do that.
Yeah. Instead of, but I wanted him to have patience. The hand must first be an open palm before it closes into a fist and punches you in the face, or something like that. I don't know. I was waiting for the white British guy to come up with a proverb.
Oh my god! And the guy commits Harry Carey.
Which guy?
Well, because he says to one of his handmates, I guess.
One of the fingers. He gave him the finger?
Yeah, one of the fingers of the hand.
Yeah.
He says, go solve this problem. And so he sends the assassins after...
Two guys?
Yeah, Mike and Ashley, or whatever the hell it was. So then Elektra comes in and stops and whatever, and he's like, your finger has failed. And he's like, here's your sword. Go commit Harry. And he goes off into a locker right in the side of the business office?
Yeah, I guess so.
Or was that the toilet? Or is that the bathroom? I don't
Probably
understand.
a steam room, which would be kind of badass to have in your office, to be honest. Let us go take a steam and discuss business.
I'm like, really? We're still committing Harry Carey in 2005? Really? Okay. All right.
If I could talk about the hand for just a second. They are a Marvel creation. Again, comic book magic. They are an ancient order of ninjas. And one of the things they got right in this movie is that the hand are never captured. You can never capture a real hand ninja assassin. They always have, somehow, through black magic or whatever, always disappear and dissolve before you can, so no clues are left behind.
Right.
So they actually got that right. She kills them, they're gone.
Okay.
That's the only thing they got right. One of the only things they got right in this movie. So I was like, that's all the credit you're getting. Now, the freaks...
So you got correct the ancillary bad guy character.
Oh, yeah. Basically, they got the stormtroopers right. That's all.
Oh, okay, good.
That's it.
Good.
The freaks,
we'll
get to them. We'll get to the freaks, but they got the stormtroopers right.
And wow, worst underwater swimming technique ever. Did she not look like she was having a stroke?
Yeah.
Like swimming? Obviously Jennifer Garner doesn't swim.
And she didn't want to be in this movie.
That's what she says.
Yeah.
She said that after the film was released.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much I buy that.
Well, she doesn't look like she wants to be there, but anyway.
Well, nobody looked like they wanted to be there. With the exception of Kiroki or whatever the hell his name was.
I don't know about him.
He was ham sandwiching up the whole place. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Actually, the only one I thought wanted to be there was Typhoid Mary, freak chick from your review. Yeah,
gotcha.
We'll talk about her in a sec. But
well, sure, she did. She wanted to because she had a backstory that wasn't revealed until the third act.
Oh yeah, that she was the treasure.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was the treasure, and now you're the treasure, and I want to be the only treasure. Oh, well, that's motivating plot. That's motive. Oh, you hit motive in the third act. oh, you're dead. Okay.
Well, the thing is, they have the treasure. The treasure is supposed to tip the balance between good and evil. Well, if she was the treasure, and now she's not, obviously the treasure didn't work. Otherwise she would still be treasured.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be a new treasure if the old one was still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a second.
There's a best before date on the treasure.
Did she have a little tattoo with an expiry date?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Treasured before?
Yeah. Must be treasured before. All uses of treasure must be used prior to this date, or
yeah.
they are all forfeited. Because it says, like, to tip the balance of good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
So, why wasn't evil winning?
Yeah.
She was on evil's side.
I don't know. Because everyone seemed fine.
Yeah.
Like, Elektra was even working for just the highest bidder. She was kind of not down the middle, but she was...
She has an agent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
assassin with an agent. And how many does he know? Because he's like, well, just give it to somebody else. Oh, you have more clients?
She has an agent. Okay, so the agent calls her on the phone in one scene, and she says, "Oh, okay, I left you a present, or I left you the next thing." And she, as he's talking, he pauses, and she opens the file and see that it's her next door neighbor Mark and the kid.
Yeah.
And then she doesn't say anything, but then the music goes, "Bwong." And he goes, "Is there a problem?" I'm like, did the agent hear the music?
That's her own personal soundtrack that she puts on when she's not liking something.
It's another ninja power, Sean. Wouldn't expect you to understand.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Sorry,
It's the same thing as being able to teleport. She could just have her own soundtrack. Well done in recognizing that one. That's good.
Yeah, no problem.
By the way, the not love interest, Mark Miller, I'm pretty sure is named after a famed comic book writer, Mark Miller, who wrote like Kick-Ass and some other like big Marvel storylines and stuff like that. So, played by a Croatian, Gordon Viznik, from ER fame. So we have noted television actor as our leading man here in this movie.
I wish he Clooney'd it up a little bit in this movie, because
Yeah. Although, I do wish I had a Gardner-esque woman just show up and say, "Are you looking for me?" Yes. I don't care if I've never seen her before, but apparently, yes, I am. Because here you are, asking that question.
what did you think of the girl?
Oh, the precocious child. You know how I love this.
God, what a bitch.
Yeah, Chax, how would you describe our precocious child in this one?
Fucking brats.
Thank you.
Idiots.
Mm-hmm. And she's...
Selfish, self-involved little...
Isn't she such a treasure?
I already used brat, so...
Bitch? Oh.
Bitch. Yeah, let's go with that.
She's not precocious, though. She's dangerous. She's a friggin' burglar, kleptomaniac,
Yeah.
and who has some ninja skill now. They taught her... Great, now they taught her to fight. So
Yeah.
that's...
No, apparently she already had that.
Someone taught her to fight somewhere. We don't know. And then, so that way she's already kind of at level 5 when she gets to Styx's place.
And then when they found out about... I don't know, I guess the hand, like... It's not really mentioned, it's kind of like tossed off, but I guess the hand must have done something like to go after her, to get her.
Yeah.
And then the mother was killed in the process.
Yeah, again, well, this whole movie is kind of tossed off, to be honest.
Yeah, just...
By the way, the hand tossed something off. Giggle. Yeah, no, the girl it was a very weird conversation when the girl sees Elektra on the beach, and she goes, and she basically comes over, and I won't do the thing because I don't know the lines, but I'll paraphrase my way. Bitch, you ratted me out. You're so not cool. Want to come to dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wrote down one line that Elektra says, "My mother died when I was young. I should go." That's how she exits the conversation. Yeah. Just so flat.
Like, gee, you're a great conversationalist, aren't you?
She needed an ER doctor just to revive. Beep. You know what I mean? Like, wow.
Well, yeah, because he says that, the mother died like a couple of years ago. Whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, in Baltimore, and he's like, and she's like, silence.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Cold-hearted bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then she's like, my mother died when I was young.
I should go. I think that's what I wrote down. Yeah, like it's my mother died when I was young. Pause. I should go.
Well, yeah, because they have to stare at each other for a while, and he has to look uncomfortable, and she has to look like she's smelling something far off and can't figure out what it is.
There's a lot of smell to fart acting in this movie.
Well, this is the thing is that Elektra was never meant to be. Elektra is supposed to be a cold-hearted assassin. That's why she doesn't work in this type of movie setting. Because even in the comic book, she eventually warms up to Daredevil. She actually has a better character arc. She she's brought in as a bad guy, and
Yeah.
then they eventually, they fight each other.
Catwoman's and
Well, they fight each other at night, but they meet in the daytime. So in the
yeah.
Daredevil movie, they meet during the daytime, and she.
So they Batman Returns.
Yeah, exactly. But that story arc, this is from like the 1980s. They've had this, so same idea, and that's why she doesn't work on her own like this, especially since this is linking to the Daredevil movie with that necklace, and she died there, and the whole thing.
Oh, was the necklace key?
Then
I had no idea what the hell the necklace was.
it's just a carryover from the first movie.
Oh, okay.
Because it doesn't come.
I've seen Daredevil,
And it was her mom's. That was the only thing. Like we find out where she got the necklace. It was her mom.
That would have made more sense. Maybe show the mom with the necklace.
They did.
Did they?
Yeah, she was on her deathbed. She'd been
One
stabbed.
of the many flashbacks.
They show like 2 or 3 times. Not that it pays off. The necklace doesn't come back. It doesn't get passed on to the young girl or nothing, right?
Nor does he even explain how she has the necklace when at the end of Daredevil she left it for him to let him know that she was alive.
Yeah, thank you. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, because through the first half of this movie, I'm like, so this superhero ninja warrior assassin chick, she's going to start doing some superhero ninja warring soon, right?
She does.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
No, wrong. She has one scene with the 2 hand. They send 2 guys.
Yeah.
They're like, legendary assassin.
2 guys who can vanish off a boat dock in the middle of people walking around and not be seen, but somehow are clear as day being seen through the window at night during a rainstorm.
Yeah.
Great ninjas, guys.
And then all they wanted to do was set up that one scene where she jumps up and stabs through the rooftop of the porch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it, just to jump and stab and then cut, take her off the wires, and let's go.
And this is where she does her Nicolas Cage next powers. And I wrote down, okay, so she can predict the future? ? No, seriously, fuck you, movie. Fuck you. Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, she should never be beaten. Ever.
No.
They shouldn't. No one should be able to lay a hand on her.
No, absolutely not.
If you know exactly what your opponent's going to do, you can never lose a fight.
Yeah.
Ideally, right? That's the saying. Yeah. But I wrote down here the supernatural bent on this is just a bit much for this type of movie because the movie it comes from doesn't have any magic.
Yeah.
It's a mutation. He gets superpowers by.
That's what I kept thinking. Like, Marvel doesn't have any magic in its universe.
Yes, it does.
Does it?
Oh,
You
yeah.
shouldn't have said that.
Dr. Stephen Strange, the master of magic. There is. Just trust me, there's a lot
I thought it was all mutation stuff. It was all
they bring
mutants.
magic.
Oh,
They bring magic in. But, Thor's hammer is magic.
Well, you could argue that's not magic, that's a god.
No, but
It's a god power, though. That's like...
The hammer itself is built by dwarves. It's a magic hammer that always returns to them. And anyway, trust me, the hand, they are magic. This is an attempt to get into it, but where it came from, no. Because it came from where they do not do that. Punisher, no magic. Daredevil, no magic. They've muted that in the movie universes all the time. So it has no place here.
Yeah.
They should have just spent the money, tried to get Colin Farrell back, and they could have had a Bullseye Daredevil showdown too, and she overcomes that. Better movie.
Yeah. Just don't. Sometimes the best money well spent is money kept in your pocket. Frankly. Just put more money towards Spider-Man.
Different house, though.
Yeah. No, it's Marvel.
At this point, all of the sub-licenses were out. Sony and Fox and all over the place. And
so the kid, and this is where the kid really started bothering me. She thought they're driving in the car to get away from the bad guys, I think. This is where they do it. And she says, so you kill people for a living? Yeah. Why? Because it's what I'm good at. And then the kid says the most brilliant line in the movie, that's kind of messed up.
Yep.
I wrote down, killing people for a living is messed up. Really? Do you have any more words of wisdom, oh great 13-year-old wondrous fountain of knowledge? No? Well then shut your face and quit pouting your lips like a mallard duck. And do little girls do this? Maybe this is to you, Tech. Do they find one interesting person and then mimic them to the point of near desperation? Is that what little girls do?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Because little boys don't do that. We find 4 things and combine them. That's what we did. We take He-Man, Thundercats, Transformers, and Voltron, and then find a way to become the most powerful cat warrior in the universe who can morph into a giant robot, and then all of our friends can get together and morph together to form a bigger robot that saves the galaxy. Moral of the story, girls, think bigger. Please, just think bigger.
Why am I ever glad you didn't say think outside the box? Because that would have been rude.
No, little boys, think outside the box.
Yeah. Points.
You're just going to embarrass yourself until you learn otherwise. Anyway, they run into the forest, and this is where the movie turns into Twilight.
Yeah.
You notice this?
Oh,
Seriously? Boring fight scenes in a forest, characters who disappear and reappear at random, running in slow motion, unsexy kisses, characters jumping from treetop to treetop, and magic werewolves.
Yep.
Yep.
This is Twilight.
Mm-hmm.
Before Twilight, there was Elektra. Yeah. How's that?
Yeah. Turns into fucking Twilight.
We just don't get the sparkly vampires, and she doesn't do as much moping in the forest as she does out of the forest, but there's a lot of moping. You're right.
Yeah. There's a ton of moping.
Oh, yeah. I'm on board. Yeah.
Elektra is Bella Swan.
I swear they showed...
I'm tired. I don't know what to do.
They showed Kristen Stewart this movie and said, just watch Jimmy. And
Yeah.
Don't worry, it'll be easy. It'll be really easy for you to do.
Yeah.
See that blank look on her face? Oh, you already have it. Okay, good. Right. Well, bravo. You picked this up quick. Okay, well, and action. Twilight, here we go.
And like, she has the worst OCD in the world, because in the beginning we see her cleaning the floor. And she says, don't step there, I just cleaned there. And then she walks over and takes takes the briefcase, I guess that's the money from the last job.
Mm-hmm.
And then they both walk across the piece of the floor that she just told them not to step on.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know where they are. They're in the same house where she just killed everybody. She's cleaning up after her hit.
Which I can't figure out how that happens, because it looked to me like there was snow outside.
Yeah, but we're supposed to believe that she's cleaning up her DNA, right? Make sure there's no trace.
It takes a long time for her to clean up.
So she's, yeah.
It takes her 6 months to
and
clean
months.
up.
And
Well,
months.
she's OCD, right? She's got to get everything perfect.
Or she's in Canada, just wait 3 months and then it'll snow.
Oh, they're completely in Canada. Are you kidding me? This is Gordon Visnick might as well have been wearing a sweater that said Vancouver on it. I mean, when we see him on this island.
How about this weather?
Yeah, he shows up with a Tim Hortons cup. Were you looking for me? Oh yeah,
Anyway, so there's your payment. I'll let you Timbits on the front counter.
Yeah. She gets invited over for dinner and have moose meat. Can I get you a beer, eh? He does. He can offer a beer. They are in Canada. Yeah. Can we talk about the freaks for a second?
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Yes, we can.
Okay. So we have the big guy. His name is Stone, who is bulletproof, side-proof, but not tree-proof. He punches through the same tree that then falls on him and kills him. That is dumb.
Yeah.
Stone, by the way, I think I'm trying to figure out the mindset of the writer here, because the writer is trying to, in some sensibilities, go back to the original source material as opposed to what they did in Daredevil, in certain ways.
Okay.
Not very many, but in certain ways. But at other times, all I see is it's like they gave him a wiki list of just things and characters from that universe, and not any description of what they are or where they're from or how do they relate. Like Stick, they get right, the trainer. Now, Stick also should have been in Daredevil, because Stick is a blind guy who learned martial arts. He teaches Daredevil how to fight blind. The kid who could formerly see and now can't teaches him how to fight. Later on, trains Elektra as well, because he's just really good at his job. So, career advancement. But
she got 20% off of the referral.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Coupon he could never read. No.
No.
That's bad. Sorry. But it was in Braille. All right. Now but Stone is actually works for Stick and Stone. And
really?
Yep, Sticks and Stones. Yeah.
Oh.
So Stone is supposed to.
Oh, okay. Go on.
At least
That's a 6-year-old comic book.
A character named Stone, is...
What was their slogan? Sticks and stones, we break bones.
Yeah. Names, fuck you. We couldn't come up with any.
Names, we're not good in that department.
Yeah. But so he's a nothing character. There's one guy who's just good with a knife. That guy got the short end of the superpower stick. The black guy.
Is that one? Oh yeah.
Gordon, they wanted to give Gordon Viznik something to do. It's like, well, I can't be a complete wuss in this movie. Let me beat up one guy, and then they kind of have a. The one I want to focus in on though is the woman actually, Typhoid Mary.
Okay.
So and this is where I swear they just gave them the name of the character, and then the writer just made up what the powers were, and they went back to a more traditional Typhoid Mary, which is disease, right? Mm-hmm. The idea that she spreads disease. And they took that quite literally here. She's walking through, and all the leaves are dying, and things are dying around her. She blows like a death kiss, and it makes people sick and stuff. The actual Typhoid Mary in the comic books had nothing to do with that.
Well, that was an interesting power, but it only worked once.
Yeah.
To one of the fingers of the hand.
No, exactly. So they come up with their own original idea for Typhoid Mary, and then they implement it poorly. The original Typhoid Mary, to me, would have been a more interesting character, and actually should have been the main villain. Because what she is a mutant with multiple personality disorder, and okay, each personality, when it surfaces, has a different power. So one personality can control fire, but then she changes personalities, she changes powers. The other one has telekinesis. So she has, not too many, but just a few.
Yeah.
But to me, that's interesting, the idea that it's just kind of random. She becomes someone different, like a good guy or bad guy or whatever, and then each time a new personality surfaces, or that different one, it has a different power. To me, that would make a much more interesting villain especially for someone like Elektra, who can kind of see the future a little bit. She would have to adapt and deal with all these different things, right, from one person who also is a trained martial artist as well. So you could have an actual...
Were they?
My point, the original, not this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So to me, that could have been the movie here, where if it's the hand, as the stormtroopers, and then we have just Typhoid Mary as the main villainess, the original Typhoid Mary, because she could have had some good hand-to-hand combat if they got the right person for it, plus all of these changing abilities that Elektra has to deal with. That's a better movie in my mind. A better villain. And they don't need as many. They don't need this crew of losers.
Well, actually, the crew of losers was the only thing that made this movie anything near like a comic book.
Yeah.
Because you have the powers, like the guy with I think the guy who was tattoo.
Tattoo, yeah.
Wow, stayed overnight and brought in the takeout for that brainstorm session. So basically, he just has a whole bunch of tattoos.
It's like Spider-Man.
Yeah, okay, but
it does whatever a what can. A warthog, right?
Yeah. So basically, he has a whole bunch of animals tattooed on his body, which he can call forth, and they become real.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yep. Yeah, he was a good one too.
But he just gets tossed aside. Giggle.
By the hand? Well, not by the hand. The hand doesn't toss him,
even though, like, some of his... I thought, at first, like, we found out later it was snakes.
I'm tired of all these motherfucking snakes in my motherfucking garden!
I thought they were flying black sperm. Because when they originally first jumped out of them, they looked like little tiny sperm going after him. Like, okay, this movie just got really weird.
All of a sudden,
he decided all of his sperm to attack a 13-year-old girl.
Became the
I don't know if I want to see the rest of this movie.
Like, am I in health class all of a sudden? Is this...
Careful now, Jenny.
Is this the meaning of life? Like, I was waiting for Elektra to show with a giant condom to put over top. Let's contain that. Or she has some sort of jelly she's spraying around.
The foam. Sponge-worthy.
Yeah. Gets behind a giant diaphragm. I could go on.
Why would you run voluntarily into a hedge maze?
I don't know.
That is the worst idea possible.
The only one who could maybe would be Elektra, because she grew up there. She probably would know it. And
then why did she get lost?
That's the problem. Well, no, it's the little girl gets lost, so Elektra can't find her again. Even though
she
knows where she's going, but she doesn't know where the other girl is.
She's got these sides that rip through them.
I know.
Really, really easily.
Well, okay, that's not
got sharp knives. Cut a fucking hole.
Okay, I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to suggest she does what she does at the end. I'm like, well, that's not how you want to find your kid.
No,
there. You know?
no, cut a hole through the fucking maze.
Yeah,
Like,
just start ripping everything. Yeah. Oh yeah. What is she afraid of the gardener? Like, all my work. 20 years down the drain. You know?
God, like, I just found it very hard to get interested in this movie because Elektra fights off the bad guys 3 different times before the main,
Yeah, Krigi.
before the big climax of the film.
You mean the ninja laundry scene?
Yeah.
That was so fucking stupid.
You know what? Maybe this is where the OCD was paying off. Like, if you threw a bunch of towels, she'd have to stop and fold them. And then, then it gets to waylay her.
Like, I was really surprised the bad guy didn't come out and go, guess what, Elektra? It's laundry day. And all these sheets come flying out at her. It's like, come on, you fucking...
It was complete flourish for flourish sake, and it was so bad. Although I did put it in my notes here. Need your whites bloodier? Wrap them in Elektra. New Elektra, now from the makers of Tide. Yeah.
And she has knives in her hand.
Yeah.
Cut through the fucking sheets.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't she do that like a whole bunch of times?
No.
Didn't she cut through the sheets?
No, the bad guy cut through one.
Well, now,
Which was stupid because he was controlling them.
see, I don't think he was.
No, he was. He's the one who did it.
No, that's what I mean. I think he lost control of his own.
The only good thing about this whole scene is I thought, oh my God, here comes Michael Myers to save the movie.
I don't get that.
Go back and watch the original Halloween. He attacks Jamie Lee Curtis through
Clothesline?
a clothesline full of white sheets.
Oh no! So they were borrowing from that.
Well, no, trust me, we're not, because that was scary and this is stupid.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I am impressed that one of her powers is mental FaceTime. She's just like boop beep 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 boop. Hey, let's fight. Okay.
Yeah.
Like she's just. Yeah, she can just do that all of a sudden.
Like,
I know. Yeah, very inconsistent with powers. It's really bad. Well, I remember one of many reasons why I don't like this movie. The main character is already being replaced. This whole movie is about replacing Elektra with Abby.
Yeah.
What the hell? Like,
Is
this is the Elektra movie, but she's not the treasure. This is the Elektra movie. Why is it so focused on the kid? Why is the kid the treasure? Why is the kid the thing to be sought after? Why is the kid...
I saw the kid as like the Holy Grail. Like the main character has to go find the treasure.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Or the special, as I kept thinking it was called.
The special, right.
Yeah.
But we don't get that satisfying Lego movie where we find out Elektra was special all along. No, we find out that the special is more special than she is and will be her replacement.
Yeah.
She's learning how to fight. She's got the whip of death. She's going to be the bracelet of death. Like, that's, girls got to accessorize the interference assassin.
God, that
right?
was such a great weapon. That was like the slap bracelet weapon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she takes the slap bracelet off her wrist and whips it around. Whip, 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 whip. It's the floor gymnastics.
Oh, with the ribbons?
The ribbon event. Like this. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, okay.
And it's all of a sudden like it's a lightsaber whip, and then it's not. Like, it just cuts through everything, and then doesn't cut through her arm. Like, it's...
Yeah.
She has magic all of a sudden. She has fucking magic.
Yeah, and she's supposed to be this great ninja trained warrior, yet when she's running away from the snakes, she trips. And can't get back up.
Yeah, and she does a little bit of like whip, 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 and then falls down. Yeah. She's waylaid by a tree branch.
Really? And, like, why would evil Breath Lady's halitosis attack kill Abby when it doesn't even kill Elektra?
I don't know. I don't know. There's no accounting for that. How inconsistent they are with
like Elektra, if she comes across the what's her name? Ashley? Abby. When she's dying with the typhoid or whatever the hell the sickness is, it's never described, so who gives a shit? And she's been dying of it now for hours. Or what seems like hours.
Yeah.
And she comes over and she does the laying on of the hands and other bullshit practice. And that's when I expected, you got the touch!
Yeah.
You got the power! That's where I expected that. That should have played over that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, exactly. She basically Jesus is, just like Stick did to her after Bullseye stabbed her.
Yeah.
I thought at first go around, I thought that this was that she died when she got kissed by Typhoid Mary. They made a big point of like she goes up and it's up close and personal. Let's get a lesbo kiss in there, and
Yeah.
woo! They wanted the guys. That's what they wanted. The guys down like, woo, yeah, sexy death kiss. All right. By the way,
She beats the bad guy by throwing him down a well.
she stabs him first.
Oh, what was he, baby Jessica? Is that what this was?
Well,
Sorry for anyone who's not 25.
Well, at least it'd be harder to go down there and lay on the hands. And you know what? He does the hand disappear thing anyway.
Yeah, but
So he doesn't actually hit the bottom of the well. He dies on the way down in green smoke.
oh God!
Just like the
Why
other
is
dude.
there a well in the middle of the maze?
Well, where else are you going to put the goblet of fire? Thank you.
Point. All right.
No, we'll both touch it. I'm going to be in a different movie series. Gotta go.
Oh.
Sorry, that was a Harry Potter joke for you there.
Yeah. Oh, I got that.
That's it. That's it. Sean's tapped out.
I'm tapped. This is so bad. This is.
Tex, you got anything? I know we've been back and forth on this.
No. It was fucking terrible. It was
And again, she
absolutely
comes up to her
terrible.
master afterwards, and she's like, "Was this whole thing attached to you from the beginning?" And I'm like, "Bitch, he's not going to tell you.
And then he tells
He's
her.
not going to tell you if it's a test until you complete the test."
Yeah.
And yes, and, well, sometimes you need to learn things on your own. I'm like, this is why I hate martial arts in movies, because the master's always talking fucking riddles.
She even calls it out.
Yeah,
She says, "You gotta stop talking in riddles, old man." He's like, "It keeps my students on their toes."
yeah. no, boing. Fuck off. God damn it. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, just so done. I'm just done. Mark, you got any more?
Oh, I've got tons more, but not really. I mean, again, I said it before. I can see that they were trying to very unsuccessfully get back to the Elektra comic book roots, because the Elektra we got in the movies, it is basically Elektra in name only, and she uses signs. That's the only real resemblance that we got in Daredevil to the original comic book villainess, who was way cooler, who is already this badass and almost kills Daredevil on a few occasions. She does get killed by Bullseye. And yes, she dies a comic book death, so that means she just waits a few issues and comes
She's
back.
back, yeah.
Yeah, but she even gets her own run. She gets to go, off on adventures with the Punisher and Wolverine, and she's used really well in the comic books. What we got was this weird attempt to take the character we were given in the movie, which isn't her, and then try and make it her, kind of. Like, it's the worst retcon I've ever seen. And it just falls flat. And like I said, I think they just gave a list of, here's some buzzwords from Elektra comic books and Daredevil comic books.
Yeah.
And then they said, okay, Typhoid Mary, well, she obviously makes people sick. You didn't do the reading. In fact, I spent more time reading Wikipedia about these characters that are more interesting than the ones we had in this movie. And I kind of had this movie on in the background. And be like, oh, she's in a skin tight. All right, back to the reading. All right. And that was it.
The costume doesn't even look comfortable.
No.
So why would you even wear that? Like,
I should have asked the girl that I saw at Comic-Con dressed up as the traditional Elektra if it was comfortable. I imagine she would have given me the same answer. This is closer to the original costume, but yeah, I can imagine.
like that costume looked like it was restricting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And maybe that's why she has a pouty face on. She's like, I'm wearing a fucking bustier and fight all the time. Was that a bustier text? Am I wrong on that one? Is that?
No, that's bustier.
Bustier.
But then why wear it in the first? Like, okay, yes, that's the costume designer of the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. But why would Elektra wear it?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like Batman wears what he wears to keep him safe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, except for the cape. I've never understood why he had a cape. I think it's
That's for intimidation, right?
Sure. Fabulous. But anyway.
That's Magneto. It's not Magneto.
No, I think anyone with a cape looks fabulous.
Now, you have some super villainess theory or female superhero theory is that, and some of them use their sexiness to help them in and out of situations, right?
Yeah.
For a ninja, you're right. It makes no sense because she should never be
red.
seen. She should never be seen. It should be black. It's nothing else.
Yeah.
and with a lot less skin. As much as I hate to say it, they should just say that for the bikini shots of her swimming badly. But her ninja gear, she should have been dressed like the Hand, essentially, with just some whatever. She should have just been dressed like the rest of the Hand. Black, ninja, the whole fit, just the eyes so she can see, and then she's kicking ass. Like, that should be her ninja gear.
Yeah.
But she doesn't, nope, she's a girl, so she's got to wear the red and the...
It's disgusting. Seriously,
Well, since Sean is tapped out, I'm going to have to continue hosting this.
Yeah. God damn.
As we do here at the Or Is It podcast, obviously this had a bad story. Did we find another story within this story text?
I didn't find a story, period.
Fair enough.
That's a completely valid answer.
Did you find something else in here?
No.
Okay.
The only thing that I can think of that was even close to this is Elektra seems fucking batshit insane throughout the entire thing, so I really had to wonder if it was actually happening or if it was just some type of delusion going on while she's wrapped up in her friggin' straitjacket, screaming at the top of her lungs in a rubber room.
I would have believed that in this movie.
I would have too, or I would have believed if she had woken up in the ambulance after having been stabbed by Bullseye, and this was all just some weird vision as she was dying or something, and she comes back to life. It never happened. She can go back to the Daredevil movie.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Yeah. Some sort of weird
That's all
dream.
I got.
Yeah. No, you're right. That's the only way this makes sense. Sean?
With all of the floating around with the sheets, all of the pseudo yoga, togas that everyone was wearing on the Japanese people, and all the evil, freaky people, and the big IKEA big bedroom scene where the mother gets killed. I said this is the greatest commercial for Bed Bath & Beyond's bedding and linens department. Because I immediately went, I need new linens for my bed.
So I have, or is it the nail in the Daredevil franchise?
Fingers crossed.
Actually, sadly, no. Netflix is doing a series, but or is it the Abby prequel?
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, no.
Or is this a prequel to The Odd Life of Timothy Green?
I'm gonna have to explain that one.
Well, Jennifer Garner, right, plays Elektra. Is also. Did you see Tex? Did you see that Odd Life of Timothy Green? No. Did you, Sean?
No.
Oh, okay. In that movie, Jennifer Garner, along with Joel Edgerton, played parents who can't have kids, and then this magical little kid kind of just grows in their backyard, the 10-year-old.
Oh, I heard about that.
And it's, so I'm thinking, okay, so there's magic there's magic here. Maybe Elektra quits being a ninja and moves to suburbia and meets Joel Edgerton, or whatever his name is, and then they try and have kids, but they can't, and then magic, ninja magic makes it. You got the touch. Yeah, because you got the power. In that movie, all they write down what they're looking for in a kid. It's basically like they put an ad, but they put it into a box, bury the box in the backyard. Kid grows, ninja magic. There, that's it.
Wow.
It's the prequel to Disney's An Odd Life of Timothy Green. Ow, I hurt myself stretching that far, but...
Yeah, wow. Yeah, so, Mark, thanks for coming out.
I'm sorry. I owe you an apology for that.
You owe me more than that.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'm Sean Taylor. Join us next time. We'll be taking a look at the movie that tells the story of the painting of the White House. Gary Busey stars as George Washington in Casablanca.